to test everyone. I've never heard anyone say let's test everyone. They turned it off right away. That's not the case at all.
And,
now there are people who say we need to be doing much more, as you mentioned, Brianna. So we're doing about 700,000 to 800,000 a day. People like, for example, Dr. Ashish Shah.
So what about this campaign? Okay.
More like 4 to 5 million a day.
What about this shit you just did on the road? This shit you just did right now.
All of that. So he's not saying
I'm like, what is the United States talking about?
What you're saying is we need to be doing more.
Oh, this is funny. We just like stabbing you in the back.
That would be hundreds of millions of tests per day, right?
Dude, you know what I'm saying? What campaign are you talking about? You know what I mean?
We always love
why is this electricity and whatnot? So I mean, what is it that you're after? I mean, you try yourself fracking. You fucking leave, and you're saying, you won't let any, like, you fucking, you do this fucking, house arrest shit.
Is safe and secure, and when it comes to mail-in voting. That is not true, along with many other claims about mail-in ballots.
This is totally ineffective.
President Donald Trump has made many baseless claims, casting doubt on mail-in voting.
You know, it's totally ineffective.
So we have a new phenomenon. It's called mail-in voting.
This is totally ineffective.
And how it should be treated in this country. But
I'll be treated in the country because I'm treated like a piece of shit in the country, in this community.
And I'm wondering if he wants
I'm like assaulted constantly by the upstairs, outside. You know what I'm saying? All kind of threat.
All right, we'll move on to this. President Trump is.
So what do you do about this? I'm trying to take my med, like just the little stuff that I'm trying to do is take my meds. And, you know, and stuff like that, and
it makes the country feel good. And
sit up here and I don't know if I just let's go find out if I drop my coffee, because, like, you know, people like all around us, you know, always are trying to, like,
while President Trump has ignored the law repeatedly throughout his time in office, he can find a way to
always trying to, what do you call it, like, follow us and stuff like that, follow us around, follow us within the apartment, do Sims, like this person here backing up, you know, they do a backup and, like, wants you to look at them. They do photo bombs and stuff like that all around. You know, they look at your car, they key your car. Like the person upstairs keyed my car, there's admission. They keyed my car, it was a suggestion she keyed my car, and stuff like that. They constantly assault us. And so they corner us in at night, you know, saying, you can't walk this direction, you can't walk in this direction. So you talk about campaign years and stuff like that. This all person backing up and stuff like that. And you want to take your meds, right? You just want to take your meds, you know. You went to the park, it was like whatever. And you did the thing, you just want to take your meds. But no, they got to do this from upstairs, like this. Like this, they got to do this from upstairs, like this type shit. They got to do this shit from upstairs, right? Like when you get back, right? And you're like wondering, like, what is the point of that? I'm like, you know, you kind of want to sit, like, you know, you just kind of want to just chill, right? So you go into your bathroom and whatnot, you go into here, and you go into here and whatnot, and you just look over to the things or whatnot, and you pause. Literally, this goes on upstairs all the time. That right when you get back, and kind of like thing. And so the question is when you want to take meds, or whatnot, and you're kind of like doing your mind your own business and stuff like that, you got these people out here that has no relevance to you whatsoever, other than them trying to make money from you.
Becomes you're irritated. I don't have to worry about that.
You know, they just a minute ago, this was going on. This shit was going on. This shit right here. This kind of crap. This kind of crap was going on. This kind of crap was going on. No, that was going on. So, you know, and she does that all the time, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, because she's racist. You know what I'm talking about? So we want her to get evicted. That's basically what our gist is. We want Biden gets in office, we want her evicted. Trump stays in office, we want her evicted. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. That's like how we want things. The other bonehead that says, oh, we know he can rap, and we're gonna front and do cheese and stuff. Hey, they're racist too. Vic them too. They're basically good for nothing. Whether Trump stays in office, whether Biden's in office. On the road, it's nothing different. You get a bunch of cheeseball millennials trying to laugh at something that they're kind of cheeseball about because they're so-called rich, but go to the Del Taco to get 99-cent chicken tacos because they're rich, right? They're rich. Because they're millennial rich. But when it comes down dollar amount, millennial for millennial, they're like, oh, you know what I'm saying? They're embarrassed by the rich millennials. So they can't fuck. So they fuck with a senior like me, like, oh, you know what, hurry up and go at the green light and stuff like that. With their fucking orange hair, looking all fucking American Pakistans or whatnot, and all this other crap. And still all up in our business, right? We're all in our business, like nonstop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the thing to do. Cars backing up, cars stopping time, cars wenching you and stuff like that. Like, oh, you know what? Where we got I'm not gonna read into it. I don't. And it's a better thing. So I sit up here and be like, oh, good to go. Yeah, we went to the park, my dog's we're antisocial. We're so PTSD from the hood that when we get out to a normal atmosphere, or a so-called normal atmosphere, we're kind of like on our heels about things. We're like, hold on, everything is suspect still. Because we're on PTSD from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere we go in this motherfucker, our dogs be like, we got all this field to run around in. We like, oh no, man, I can't get my shit out. You know what I'm talking about? Because we're so PTSD from the hood. You see how it works? You see how frustrating that is? You see how and then you come back, right? And they be like, on this, and then what was that? You come back, right? Because they say, oh, we got you on cats or something like that. You come back, right? And like, minute you start coming back, you hear that type shit. No, that's what you hear, like that type shit. So that's our issue, and that's our issue. That's the shit that irritates us. That's the shit that irritates us. You get it? You get it? And they put it on nay and type shit, and they put it on everything that proven and type shit. And like, welcome to Aloha and that type shit. And so it's motherfucking it's you in the ass for like $600 type shit. I'm like, you want to be out in exile? No, we just went to the park. Look, it's simple. It's basic math, dude. You take your dogs to the park when they need to get out. It's simple math. It's not nothing hard. It's not nothing hard. You have a cheeseball car. We understand that. We understand you have a cheeseball car. We understand you have a cheeseball car. Now, given that her Bell palsies and post office and CTCs and what. So whether it be a campaign from Biden, whether it be a campaign from Trump, the fracking, they say, we want this cellular tape to go spin us upside down, inside out, inside around, from Canada and back. I'm like, look, dude. If it's bigger than my life, if it's so-called bigger than my life, let me live my life, okay? Leave me the fuck alone. I mean, at times, you need to leave me the fuck alone. If you're like, Matt Santa, need a break. You know what I'm talking about? A break. You know what I'm talking about? And so, you see, you constantly sit up here and be like, oh, well, such and such Breezdale on forecast, ha ha ha. Oh, constantly Breezdale, I swag, I'm the cheesiest dumb dude with golden prawns that don't even about golden prawns ever. And it's about, what is the issue, man? What is the issue? Black Caucus, what is the issue? The issue is all over Truman Show type assaults. Assaults. How many times have we been victimized in this country, in this city? How many times have we been victimized in this state? And then on top of that, over here, creating all kinds of suspect and shit like that. Oh, hey. $3.5 billion more to handle mail-in voting.
But then at the same time, the president is
if you campaigning to say, "Oh, we taking the post office," and I haven't got no mail, and it's been mailed there, I'm 2-day air. I mean, what happened to 2-day air? I mean, I'm just like, I'm a 2-day statute of limitations. What happened to 2-day air? I'm just curious. And so, like, oh, well, you need you to spend money. Hey, I'm endorsed. I said I don't want it to leave my account because everything is suspicious activity on my account. It will leave my account. I don't have the money. I can't buy my cigarettes. Okay, so, I mean, you do suspect dip into my account. I'm like, oh, man, I was supposed to have some cigarettes. Nothing. At this point, so, like, you think you get a misinterpretation of, like, saying, oh, well, you know what? He's doing this for this. Hey, you know what? Oh, no, here. Toss him up here. Toss him this way here. And I'm like, my attitude is like, look, dude, I took my dogs to the park. Do you speak English? Do you speak any language at all? Look, convert this in your thesaurus converter. I took my dogs to the park. Is that really that? Convert it to your thesaurus converter. Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense? I'm not just saying. I'm just saying. So you take your thesaurus because you got your 1200 now, right? And the campaigns and what? So that's it. So when you come back, you hear this type of shit. You hear this type of shit. You hear this. You hear this. You hear this. All day long. You kind of get sick of that for fucking 6 years straight. You know what I mean? You kind of get like, you're sick of that.
Yeah, Congressman Home, right?
So, hey, nobody's throwing judgments, you know what I'm saying? It just so happens. It's just too coincidental. It's just too coincidental. That's just me. That's just me. It's too coincidental. We can take it to the courts. The police, the so-called police you work for, we can take it to the courts, which they don't want to take it to the courts about, and and kick her ass out onto the blue plate special of whatever she's from, and like she'll never stay here because y'all racist anyway. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? And be like, oh well, you don't have evidence, and you have
There's no reason why we can't have.
Dude, you must have been talking to Smud. You must have been fucking talking to Smud.
So why can't we do that? Why do